Okay, hello again. Welcome back. Part 2 of making this little scrappy journal. So we have our little cover here, and we are going to strengthen it and decorate it all in one fancy step. So first, I think I'm just going to get this guy on here, and I'll tear it. I might just leave all of the rough edges. I kind of like them. So let's actually ink those a little bit here first. So let's use, this is some of my distress ink that I have. This is brushed corduroy. So I'm just going to get these edges. Oh, I probably didn't need to do that one. Oh, yep, I did. Okay. So just give them a little extra color. To go with. If it wrinkles up, no big deal. I just want to cover this edge a little bit since it's going to peek out around. I'll have to glue that. That's okay. All right, this side. I think I want a little bit darker though too. I might grab my darker ink here. Yep. So this is a Distress palette by Tim Holtz from Ranger. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite because I have like all of these nice neutrals in one spot. So I'm going to use some of this darker. You can see I use it quite a bit. So this is going to be, yeah, it's nicer. I like that. And this side down here. And if you don't have ink, that's okay. Like if you want to do things, like you don't have to ink stuff. If you don't like the look of it, you don't have to do it. There's no rules when it comes to this kind of stuff. You have to do what makes you feel happy. I like inking. I like adding that, but I don't always do it. There are some projects that I have too that I don't add ink to them, like at all. But I just think it makes it look, personally, I think it gives it more texture, more life. Okay, so this is gonna go in here, this is our outside. So this is gonna go on here. See how that blends much better than it did when it was white? And I do like that sticking out like that, so we are gonna leave it. So let's get this on here right away. And I am gonna use some art glitter glue. This is my go-to glue. It grabs quick. I haven't used it for a few days, so. It has a nice thin tip, but you can use a bigger tip if you want to. I think for this I'm gonna use a slightly bigger tip. Set that there. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue down the front cover first. I'm gonna leave this bit, so I'm gonna put the glue here on this side. And that should be more than enough. And then kind of center it a little, so I kind of have the same kind of size border all the way around, and then I'm gonna squish it down. Okay, and then little rags here for any extra glue that squeezes out. Just that little spot. That's okay. Okay, and I should have done this first. I should have creased this on here. So now I'm going to do this side on here. And this time I'm going to do it on this side. Right to the edge, since it's going down on the back. Ooh, that was a lot of glue. I need to put my little tip back on. That's okay. Get her. It's probably going to squish out a little bit on those edges, but that's all right. We'll get it sorted. I have some on the edge here. Doot, doot. A tiny bit. There we go. Make sure we didn't have any, yep, a little bit of stuff coming out there. Some here. Okay. And that is nice. Okay, now we can move on to the next bit, working on covering this. And I had this piece, and then we had some pieces we tore from some of our pages when we did our pages. So we definitely are going to use some of this. Oh, wish it was just a little bigger. Do here, up here, and then this guy can go down here. Yes, perfect. Okay. So first, I'm just going to give this a rough edge over here. This stuff does not tear super easy. It's like a mulberry paper or a natural fiber paper. So sometimes they don't tear really great. I guess it depends on the type of tear you're looking for. I gotta cover my glue here quick. Put this little tip back on. Okay. And this is looking great. Okay, so now top edge and bottom edge. Also, we're going to tear these off. Okay. And then maybe about here. And now I might be able to use that tearing ruler on this side. Since I'm not doing it so small, maybe it'll work. We'll try. We're gonna go right about here. Oh no. Yeah, we got it. Phew. Put some muscle behind that one. All right. I'm already getting a messy desk. Okay. Perfect. And that's gonna go down here. So I think what I'll do is just tear off the white edge on this one. So when you're tearing stuff that's got this tiny little spot that you want to pull off, you want the thin spot to be under your ruler, which can be a little tricky sometimes. So what I try and do is I take the edge and I lay it down first so I know my placement, then hold very tight and then pull toward your other hand. So that just gets that off pretty easy. Because it's easier to grab something big and your tension is better than if you're trying to tear off a tiny piece. You have a lot of issues that way. Okay, so we're gonna ink these guys really quick. And this one, I'm gonna ink on the front here, and then this corner and that corner. So, ink. I think I'm gonna use, yeah, I'm gonna use the same because I like the darkest brown. Shows up really nice to me. So this side, and then these two sides. So top edge. And this is gonna be covered, so I'm not really worried about that. And then this guy will get this side and the bottom. Okay. So that's going to be pretty for the cover. All right, next, this guy. So this is going to go here, like that. So let's go ahead and get some glue. Maybe should have left the other tip on for now. I have to refill my glue bottle here pretty soon. All right, so this goes here, kind of lining it up with the front cover edge. Okay. And that is that. And now this guy, oh, I didn't tear it. Oh yeah. Let's see, let's go. About like there, I think, unless. I kind of like that. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay. I think there's must be a little clog in here. Okay. There we go. That's pretty good. I didn't need to go way down to that bottom edge, but that's okay. And now get this lined up on here quickly. So we made that crease, line it up with the bottom edge there, and wrap that, perfect. Okay, now we'll smoosh it down. Smoosh, smoosh. Yeah, like that. We might see, might add a few more little splashes of some of this green in here or something, since we also have it on the inside of our book to kind of help with that continuity. All right, and stick in here a little, so let's give you a little white. So I hope everybody's doing well, having a good day. Ta-da! Okay, so technically this cover could be done, completely done. You could be done with it if you wanted to, if you were making this. It's up to you. You could just be like, okay, that's perfect, I'm done. I mean, I'm not going to be done with it because I will probably junk it up some more, but I don't know what we're going to add. We might wait until the end. I think we'll wait till the end. So let's work on our pages next for a little bit here while this dries some. But I just wanted to kind of get some of these edges a little bit here, because it also helps with, so these kind of have this edge around them too. So this will help, although I could use a little bit more of a red tone, but it's fine. It's fine. So we're going to go with kind of a nature feel, a little nature journal here. I totally used the wrong ink. Oh, see, you would think I would know the difference between what's brown and what's red, but I just grabbed. I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, Nancy, you silly girl. Okay, so let's close this up. So we won't need that for a little bit. We're gonna set this off to the side to finish drying. Maybe we'll set it under here so there's a little weight on it. And now let's take a peek at our pages. So